So Amelia, bless her heart, has given me about 8 years of really, really hard work. So there's a part broken that is no longer available. So I'm looking for a machine to use for parts to keep Amelia running. So I have a backup, but my new one is here. So I'm in the middle of a huge remodel project down here, so it is a bit of a mess. But I think this weekend, if I'm lucky, we'll be working on building a new sewing table that's like an L shape. Anyways, that's in the future. This machine is extremely well packed. Actually, my UPS driver, he called to let me know he was here and that we needed to open it up and check on it because the box looked a little bit rough. But whenever we opened it up, and he said that this is extremely well packed. But I am going to, very first thing I'm going to do is turn it on to make sure it works before I start dragging everything out. Holy crap, that's heavy. So you have to keep the packaging just in case you need to return it for any reason. We need a power cord. It is extremely important to plug your machine directly into the wall and not into an extension cord. This is not sponsored. I paid for this with my own money. I did ask for an affiliate link. So if you were to purchase something through my affiliate link, then I would get a small commission at no extra cost to you. And I did ask for a coupon code for you guys. Once I get it, it'll be in the description of this video. So I was having a super hard time trying to decide on which machine to buy. I mean, I'm not a sewing machine expert by any means. So what I ended up doing was calling Brian over at Sewing Parts Online. So I told him all of the necessities that I have to have, like my absolute have to have in a sewing machine. My necessities in a sewing machine, the number one is it has to be plug and play. It has to be super user friendly, and I don't want to spend hours, days, weeks learning how to use it. Number two, it has to have good lighting. And I think this kind of fits the bill. I have to have good stitches, quality stitches for intricate piecing. And because of that, I know that I can't have a sewing machine that is also an embroidery machine, that I wanted something strictly for sewing. I have to have the up-down needle. I have learned that a thread cutter is a necessity for me. And the reason being is because whenever I'm pulling out the fabric to cut off the thread, I end up wasting a lot of thread that way. I needed to have a walking foot compatible machine, which this dual feed foot isn't technically a walking foot, but it would still do the same job that I need it to do, which is to feed the layers of fabric through evenly. And I have to have a needle threader of some sort, even if it's one that you push down and it pulls the thread through. This, I'm super amazed by the needle threader with this. It's completely hands-free. You just pull it through and push the button and it does its thing. So now let's move on to my would like to have but not a necessity list. I really wanted a machine with a deep enough throat space that I can do some free motion quilting or even just some quilting with a walking foot. And I needed to have that option to drop the feed dogs also, or at least have a plate to cover them up. That way I could do the free motion quilting. Really wanted it to either come with or have the option to purchase a 1/4 inch foot. Automatic tension is another thing that would be nice to have, but not a deal breaker. Another thing that would be nice to have is the knee lift. And Brian helped me find a machine that had everything that I wanted and still in my budget. I really like Baby Lock machines, so having this Baby Lock Ballad is just a dream come true. Let's run through the things that came with the machine really quick. In the first styrofoam thing, we had 2 foot pedals. And this, let me get the manual because I don't know what it is. It's part of the multi-function foot controller. So I'm assuming that this hooks both of the foot pedals together. Correct me if I'm wrong. So we've got this little bag of things. There are an extra bag full of like little odds and ends that you may need. And oh, look, there's a stylus. Oh, oh, I think I'm going to have to get used to this. I thought I blew it up. Let's stop poking things and read the directions first. So let's see, we've got a tiny screwdriver, just little odds and ends, extra parts. All right, so this is the compact dual feed foot. It is like a walking foot, but better. A knee lift. So this looks like the 2-spool thread stand. Bet you that's a dust cover. Hang on. Yes, a dust cover, which will actually come in handy down here in my basement. Yeah, I'm just going to have to get a whole separate tote to hold. Something fell out. Little washers. Okay, my bad. I'm just going to get a whole separate tote to hold all these extra pieces. A USB cable. Great. So we're going to go to the question mark, and it's got operation guide. So it shows you the parts. Let's see what that one says. Sewing speed controller. That would be this over here to adjust the speed. Close. Maintenance. Oh, it's going to walk you through how to clean the machine. Troubleshooting, all the different options. Let's see. Bobbin thread breaks. And it says cause 1, the bobbin set incorrectly, walks you through different causes. Okay. And then pattern explanation. Walks you through some different things, and operation guide. So let's go to basic operation. It's going to walk you through how to wind the bobbin, thread the machine, change a needle, change a feet, and that's for setting the bobbin. I'm not going to go through all of the in-depth stuff of this machine because I'm brand new to it. I don't know what I'm doing yet. I did thread it, and I did put a bobbin in. Check out this automatic needle threader. So it's going to come down to number 6, up through here, and then we're going to cut it. And then I'm going to push the needle threading button. And it pulls the thread right on out. So when I told Brian that I needed a very user-friendly, easy, plug-and-play type of machine, he hit the nail. He got it right. Like, if it's going to walk me through the things that I need to do, this is the machine for me. I'm sure that there'll be plenty more tutorials of this machine just here and there, and don't forget that if you need to order something from Sewing Parts Online, the coupon code doesn't work on everything, but try it. It's not going to hurt to just put it in there. It's either going to say yes or no. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.